The SDF are deploying forces. They won't be expecting Wraith.
What's going on, everybody? This is JMO back again, bringing you some hardcore TDM gameplay on the map Skydock. And you just saw the weapon that I'm using along with the attachments and perks. I'm also running with a striker with a microcurrent and the hardened trait. So I'm going to show you in this gameplay my favorite part of this map to camp. So whenever I spawn on this side of the map, as you can see, this is the route that I like to take. I don't push all the way forward just yet. The only reason I did so just now is because I saw that guy running. But as you'll see, I don't push all the way forward quite yet. What I like to do is I like to get some kills from this area first. And since we just spawned from the area that you see me looking at right now, there's only two areas that they can come from. Either my right side where you saw a teammate, be on, and on my left side where you just saw me get the kill. So as you can see, I'm going to stay in this little area for a little while, get a few gun kills until I start getting my UAV. Now, at this point, I'm pre-aiming in this area because if they start coming to the left side, the one thing that I love about this map is that the footsteps are so loud that you can hear them. So as you can see, I was already pre-aiming. Had they come to my left, I would have been able to hear them. So again, I was just pre-aiming, so this way I would have the advantage in case that situation happened and the enemy came from the direction that you just saw me get the kill. But this is the area that I like to camp, right behind this metal post right here. Now, this is hardcore TDM. The one thing that I definitely recommend using is a silencer. From this area, I get so many kills before they finally realize where I'm at. And as you can see me pre-aiming, see right there was just a little bit too late, but that would have been another easy kill. Now, as far as score streaks, what I recommend you running, it's the UAV, the shock sentry, and the warden. Now, unfortunately, in this gameplay, I don't have the shock sentry unlocked, so I'm running the drone package. But even though I don't have the shock sentry, I'm going to be able to show you in this gameplay why I like using the shock sentry, that is. Now, this particular area also works really well in core. You're just going to have to be moving around a little bit more. Now, you saw me put the micro turret on my left side, and that is to go ahead and cover my blind spot area. The reason that I'm pre-aiming where you see me right now is because I'll have the advantage of the enemy comes in this area right here, and I don't have to worry about getting shot from the left side. Now, I do got protection with the micro turret on the left side, but even if I didn't, again, because the footsteps are so loud in this area, I'll be able to hear them coming before they get to me. And you see why I like the warden in this map. Look how many kills it's getting me, and you already hear the microcurrent already start going into action. Now, if you happen to start the beginning of the game in this side of the map, you can either stay right here right from the beginning, because it doesn't take long before they come over here. And if it is taking a little while before they start running in towards this area, you can go to the data room all the way to the left side. That is a common spot that most people like to go to, get some kills, and eventually you're going to start drawing them in this spot. Now, you saw me get killed, and as you can see, I was a little bit mad right there, but you'll see me get a kill in the middle of the map, and then go back to the exact same area that I was. I usually try to avoid running towards the middle of this map, and the direction that you saw me start the game to get to this spot, it's the area that I like to go through every single time. Now, if the action is slow in this direction, then I start making my way back to the area that I originally spawned until I find some enemies, get some kills, and then once again eventually get them in this, to this area right over here. And as you can see, once you start getting some kills, they won't stop coming after you. So you saw me get the shock sentry from the drone package, so I'm going to show you in a second why I recommend the shock sentry in this map. And also, if you paid attention to what I'm running as far as my lethals or tacticals, as well as my attachments, you saw that I have two cryomons that I'm using. Now, you haven't seen me use them, but once I get a lot of enemies rushing at the same time, I do place them in the middle of the floor to kind of slow them down, and then also, help me get me a little bit of cover. Well, not really so much cover though, but to slow them down. And you just saw my own sentry gun just kill me, and even though my own sentry gun killed me, it does count as a death. Luckily, I didn't get killed right there. But you see how I placed the shock sentry all the way to the back, And the reason that I placed it all the way back there, it's because it will be harder for the enemy to shoot it down from an angle to where the shock sentry won't be able to see them. So this way, again, it'll make it hard for them to destroy it. And then also, if I do happen to get killed and me and my teammates end up getting spawned in the other side of the map, it's going to kill enemies as they start spawning back here. And as you can see, I got the shock sentry and my microcurrent both getting me some kills. You also see the cryo mine that I finally ended up placing in the middle, and that's because I'm starting to get a lot of action start coming over here. So basically this area, as well as the metal post to where you see my shock sentry is at, looking to the left side, is the areas that I like to hold down. And even though it's such a small area, you'll be surprised how much action starts coming towards you. So anyways, it's a short gameplay, but you pretty much get the idea of how I like to comp this spot. I ended up going 52-3. Really, it was 52-2, but my shock sentry killing me counted as a death as well. So I figure if it's gonna count as a death, it should have counted as a kill. So really, it should have been 53-3. But anyways, so yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and I will catch you all soon.